All right, now we're gonna go over the wrong way to set it up and the right way to set it up. Now, with the wrong way right here, I'll show you an example. So is that you grab onto the C clamp right here, and then you swing it open. And as you can see, this one is not very efficient at all to apply. And yeah, I still don't have it undone. Literally have to use 2 hands to get that one undone. And then right here, the right way to do it comes out nice and easy. Boom, it's already ready to be applied on, you know? And I'm going to give you guys a closer look on how to set it up the right way. Now, one thing you'll notice about the right way to set it up is that it doesn't really have a lot of Velcro on Velcro action going on right here as the previous one. That's why it was so difficult for that one to be deployed. Too much Velcro sticking on to each other, which is not ideal. Like, yeah, sure, it may like keep it better, but you don't want to have it be like so secured in an entire situation when you want it to be applied on as fast as possible. So we're not going to have it set it up that way. We're going to have it set it up this way, the right way. And instead of folding it on its side where like the Velcro is going to be sticking on, I want you to fold it inwards like this, right? See how there's all this is like nice and smooth, and it's not going to get stuck on itself. It just kind of comes out nice and easily. Yeah, well, you're going to do that. Now for the pull tab. The pull tab, it's a little bit more wiggle room on how you want to do it. I like to do it this way. I don't like to keep it way too folded inward. Some people like to pull this through the buckle way too far this way, and I think that just makes it way too tight. It makes it just more difficult to apply onto a leg if you had to, because especially some people just have thicker legs, you know. So I wouldn't pull too much through. I would just pull in about 7 to 9 inches. So after you pulled in your tab, like I said, you're gonna fold it in on itself like this, and then you have a little bit of that extra excess right here, right? And then with that extra excess, what you're gonna do is just kind of tuck it in, and that's about as much Velcro as you should have on this setup. Now for the time tab. The time tab is important because after you're done applying on the tourniquet, this is essentially what you're gonna write the time and date that the tourniquet was applied, and that's important for when you get someone to a higher echelon of care or where they're going to be treated, so that way the medical personnel over there have an idea of when the tourniquet was applied. Get this undone, so it's not an extra step you have to do, and instead of having it like lined up like this, like what some people like to do, I like to have it at a slight angle, so you still have this little tab to pull onto in a distressful situation, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the right way to set it up, guys.